Oh, this is awesome. I got somebody from Jersey. How you doing?
I'm good, but I don't have the accent, the Jersey accent. That's North Jersey. That's not us Central Jersey
Yeah,
people.
you're Central Jersey people, no accent. That's right. You guys are kind of like in the middle, right? Oh,
Yeah, we're good
yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's right. So I love Jersey. It's one of my favorite states.
We have mountains, we have the ocean, we have the Philly part to one side, we have the New York part to the other side, we
Yep,
have Rutgers, we have Princeton, we
yep,
have all kinds of little quaint towns. It's a great place to live. Everybody's deceived by coming into the airport and thinking that's what New Jersey is, but it's
that's
not.
right. And some of the best diners on the planet.
Absolutely.
Wow, it's a diner's heaven in New Jersey for anybody that hasn't been to New Jersey. You could eat at a diner every day and not get all the diners.
No, there's that many diners in New
Yeah.
Jersey, yes.
And I also like
Absolutely.
those little roundabout circle things that everybody gets lost on. I like those. Those are fun. That's a Jersey thing. That's one of my
Yes,
favorites.
the jug handles, yes.
Yeah,
And you turn,
right. It's like, I missed the third right out of that little circle. Jiminy Christmas. Whoever invented that was a funny guy or girl, whoever. It was fun. It's like you can tell because people are drunk and they get off the wrong little thing. It's hysterical.
yeah, they could miss the exit, and yeah, that would not be good. That would not be good. But you shouldn't be driving drunk anyway.
Well, sometimes I have a little too much honey, and then I'm a bear driving anyway, so I'm already in
Yeah,
trouble. I'm already in trouble
yeah.
because I don't have a license. But
You gotta take it easy on that honey there.
I know it's right. Sometimes I get into a honey out, but that's okay. You just have to learn to roll with it. It happens. You just have to make sure you didn't wake up and spend too much money.
That's
Um,
right. Don't go to Atlantic City.
no, don't go to Atlantic City, and I you don't wake up engaged to any bears. Um, so So you wanted to talk about rescuing animals. I love people that rescue animals. So
Yeah.
I try to rescue humans on LinkedIn and YouTube and social media, but so I kind of do it inverse. But tell me about your animal rescues.
Oh, you broke up. I didn't hear that last
I
part you
said
said.
I said I like to rescue people from social media problems, but you do the animals. So tell me what animals you like to rescue and how you got into that.
Oh my goodness. Well, I got into it because I grew up in a household that always had animals.
Uh
And
huh.
my grandmother was from Poland and she had a farm. So when she came here to the United States, we always had animals, lots of
Uh huh.
dogs, cats, and fish and birds and whatever she rescued. So
And
I grew up in that kind of ideology that my mother made it very clear from a young age that myself and the dog were of equal value. So,
but you got better Polish food than the dogs, right?
well, I don't know about that. They ate a lot.
Oh,
They ate a
yeah.
lot.
Okay.
So, Polish and Italian food mix. But
That's a good mix.
it was a good mix.
Oh,
So I grew up in a household with a lot of animals. I
uh-huh.
instilled in me, through my family, this love for animals, and it just carried over. That I wound when I was a little girl and I saw a kitty in distress, I would bring it home. I was constantly bringing home things I found, and
Uh-huh.
we wound up keeping it, nursing it, or finding homes for it. And
Uh-huh.
then when I got old enough and I was on my own, I got more involved with local rescue groups, and I started doing legislative work,
Oh,
working with
that's
the
cool.
Humane Society of the United States and other
Nice.
things. And, I rescue anything I see in trouble. If I'm driving down the road, I've been known to stop traffic going both ways just to get a squirrel out of the road. If it's like paralyzed with fear, I've picked it up, hoping I
Uh-huh.
don't get rabies, and kind of put it to the side of the road.
Right.
And I've also done that rescuing dogs when I've seen them on the highway or cats crossing the road. And then all my animals have always been rescue animals from shelters.
Uh-huh.
I'm a firm believer. Always get your shelter
Yeah.
because you can get pure breeds there too, and they're amazing. And I've had my little black Pomeranian, Abbey Road. I got her on the 40th anniversary of the Beatles. So that's special.
Nice. Nice.
She's 16 next month,
Wow.
so she is kicking butt.
Yep.
And my other rescue cat, who passed a few years back, she was 18 and a half.
Oh my
Murphy.
gosh. Murphy
Yeah,
Brown.
my animals live a good life.
That's
They live a
awesome.
long time.
Yeah, because they got no stress after they get rescued. So what's one of your most interesting rescue stories that you want to share?
One of my well, okay, I can think of three. One is
Okay.
heartbreaking. but it had a great ending.
Okay.
I was working for a company, and it was on an industrial road, and this horrible, horrible person, somebody's boxer got loose and was running in the streets.
Oh,
and they
that's not
hit
good.
it, bounced it off the car, and drove away. It was a hit and run.
Oh, that's
And
horrible.
it was dying, and myself and my girlfriend rescued it and got it straight to the vet. And she was willing to pay thousands of medical bills because she was a boxer lover.
Wow.
But we managed to find owners who it wasn't even their fault. Their mother was watching it. She was elderly. It got out the gate and just ran off. So it wound up being a very good, heartwarming story that we were able to find the parents, and he was able to get immediate medical care, and it lived. So that was started sad, but ended really well. And the other was the squirrel that I took out, where I was rush hour traffic in a business suit, stopped traffic both ways with my SUV, took a huge towel out of my car because it was paralyzed. Somebody had gone over it but didn't hit it, and it was just paralyzed with fear. And I scooped it up with my towel and put it on the side of the road, but then I wouldn't let the towel go. So I'm having a tug of war with a squirrel trying to get my towel back. Well,
squirrels are funny.
Squirrels laughing at me on the road.
Are like little squirrels.
Yeah,
they're like little pranksters. They're funny.
They are. It's almost like that commercial where the squirrels are like, I don't know if you ever seen it, where they're in the road and they're trying to get the car to like swerve off the road, and they run in front of it. I think it's a Geico commercial. I'm not sure. And then they fight each other like.
Yep. Whenever we want to scare people in the woods, we just get the squirrels.
And the other one that came to my memory was another dog.
We get the squirrels to help us if we want to scare people in the woods.
Yes. My last one I would have to say was I was working at a place, and there was and I almost kept this dog, but I couldn't because I already had so many animals. It was right off the major interstate, and it was just running rampant, and the UPS guys were trying to catch it, and local company people were trying to catch it, and then they told me, and I happened to have the rescue leashes, so I grabbed one of those, and then I kind of cornered it and the people let it go into their company, and we kind of got it in between two doorways, and I was able to, it was so friendly. And then it just jogged back with me back to the office, and I got in touch with a local rescue group I know and put it in, paid for all its, it paid for it to get fixed and everything. And then they kept trying to get me to adopt. I named him Hamlet, short, because he was such a ham. He was like 1.5 years old, and he was just a love bug.
That's good.
He wound up going to a beautiful home with a young couple with a huge yard, and they had a sibling, so he has an incredible life still.
That's awesome.
That was a great one. I was so happy to see that one.
And you said your hobby is cooking.
Cooking and baking. I am Italian, so food, rises to the top of the priority list.
What's your favorite dish to cook or bake?
Oh my gosh, I can't think of one. There's so many. Oh my gosh, that is like the hardest question I've ever been asked.
Okay, when you have a dinner party and then the people come back for the second time, what do they ask for?
They ask for a chocolate coconut torte that I make. That
sounds unbelievable. That sounds unbelievable.
It's like a chocolate ganache on top. It's got chocolate cream inside, it's coconut, and it's like multiple layers. They ask for that every time.
I think I could just live on that. Just 3 times a day. Have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It'll be even better for you.
That's right. I think, crap, I got to go. That was fantastic. Thanks for helping the animals.